been talking about teachers who transcend traditional teaching, and one of the first things is an appreciation of the change in role of the teacher. Traditionally, a teacher is supposed to cover a syllabus, make sure that people are ready for the exams, and the syllabus is prescribed by somebody, whether it is at the school level or the university level or the AICT level. But the really fundamental and important role of a teacher, and we will get more of this as we go along, is to act as an awakener. Awakener in the subject that is being talked about, the subject that is being taught, and the issues that arise around that subject. Robert Frost, whom many of you would have heard, especially for his famous poem where he says that I chose the road less travelled and that has made all the difference. He was a professor, of course, and he says that I am not a teacher, I am an awakener. I think once teachers realize that their role is to awaken the curiosity, the interest, the sense of wonder, the excitement of knowing something new, they would have really created a much better and longer lasting impact on the children. You could begin at any stage. You could talk about teaching fractions to children, and then you will find ever so often the child is thinking of fractions, whether it is on a pizza or in sharing a soup or whatever, he sees fractions all around. When you teach him about color, he sees colors all around and wonders why red is so and why violet is so and why green is so. He goes into a garden, sees leaves which are green, starts wondering why the leaves are green, why different flowers have different colors and so on. So, that I think is one of the most important aspect that is there about a teacher and creating the interest in the subject. There is a very famous story of a Nobel laureate in physics who was asked that what got his interest in science, and he says that he was always encouraged to ask good questions, and therefore, being able to ask good questions and continue with follow up questions is one of the most important things. The reason why this is important is that once you have awakened an interest in learning, although a class may come to an end, a whole annual cycle of teaching may come to an end, a student may have graduated, but the curiosity and desire to learn is continued forever. When we say that you have understood something or you have learned something, you find that there are always multiple levels at which people learn, and therefore, for the time being you may be satisfied by a particular answer, but later on deep reflection you might find that that answer is not fully adequate and that something more has arisen. In fact, there is a very famous dictum of Veblen saying that the only answer, the only result of the answer to a question can be the arising of further questions in the mind of the person. So, I think one of the important things which all teachers should be doing whenever they are teaching, no matter what they are teaching, is to in a sense sell the subject to the learners. You have to create a curiosity why you are learning this, what you will be able to do if you know this, and what are further things which go beyond what is being covered now.